Welcome to a new day. We're going to be doing another day in the life. It seems like you guys really like these. You guys told me on Instagram stories that you guys like these, so we're going to continue them. They're one of the easier ones for me to film because I'm literally just filming my life. As you saw this morning, we woke up. Asher actually ended up sleeping in this morning, so it was just me and Landon. And we got ready for school. Landon has school today, so I'm actually currently driving him to school so I could drop him off, and then Asher is actually home with Cameron because Karen's home today, and then I'm gonna head to the gym. Who am I? I don't know. I've been going to the gym a lot lately. I feel really good when I go to the gym. I just feel like a lot better, like overall. I have no makeup on today. I just put a little bit of mascara on my eyes, just to kind of like liven them up a little bit. I really should be putting on my eyelash extensions, like my little like at-home ones. But the glue that I've been using, I'm not sure if I fully love it. I feel like the ones I used to get from Flutter Habit, it just stays longer, and then this one, it just, I don't know if it's just not enough glue or what it is, but it just doesn't stay on as long. So I need to find like a new glue, because they don't even sell the one from Flutter Habit anymore, which is a bummer. But the eyelashes is themselves, like the segments, are really pretty. Segments, I think that's the right word. They're really pretty and I love them. But I think I just need a new glue because they're just not lasting on my eyes. But yeah, so we are gonna drop him off at school, go to the gym quick, and then, yeah, baby?
I see 2 hot
You see the hot air balloons? I do, I see 2 too.
moving.
They're moving. Well, yeah, that's what they do in the sky. Cameron also mentioned something about there's like this like game center type thing that a bunch of like his coworkers are going to. It's at the mall, and they're going to after, like today, like this afternoon. And he was like, we should go with the kids. Like there's bowling and all that stuff. So we may go there. I don't know. We've never done anything. Actually, Cameron hasn't either. We've never done anything with any of his coworkers from this base yet. And we've been here for almost a year. So I think we may do that later. I don't know yet. I don't really know what we're gonna do. I just know we're going to the gym this morning, dropping Landon off. We just got to the gym. It's so packed. Like the parking lot, it was so hard to find a spot, which makes me like really anxious about going to the gym. Like I've been better about going to the gym, but it still makes me really anxious when it's really busy. Now I'm like scared. I shouldn't be, but I am. Ugh. Let's see how this goes. Pretty good workout. I wasn't able to do one of the machines that I normally do, which is like the tricep cable pull down. Like when you pull it, I don't know. I can literally do it at home. The machines were all like full, and then the one that was open was one that you put your back on, and then you need to like do over your head, I think. And I can't do that one to save my life. Like it's just too much. So I ended up doing like this tricep like curl machine, and I ended up doing an extra set of those because I was unable to do the actual cable pull down. My lighting is so shitty lately. So at least we did that. I did 500 steps on the Stairmaster at 10 minutes. My legs are burning. I'm trying to like boost up my cardio because I'm not very good at cardio. Never have been. I think we're just gonna make a slice of toast with some almond butter and honey and cinnamon. I think I'm gonna make that quick. I'm like hungry. No chocolate. I have 2 slices. What are you doing, silly? What are you doing? You're cooking? Okay, don't plug it in though, okay? You can pretend, but don't plug it in. I really want to make chili again. I know I just made it, but I really want to. Let's look at how to make a white chili. Because I have Great Northern and cannellini beans. I can make like a white. I don't have sweet potatoes. What do my sweet potatoes have? My sweet potato chili has white chili. Let's see what we can find. Curry white chili. No, it looks nasty. It's gonna snow tomorrow. Cam, you know it's gonna snow tomorrow, and it's gonna like start tonight. Yeah, and it's supposed to be like it's like 90% chance of snow. No, but like Texas is getting freaking smacked too. You're cooking? You're cooking a tortilla? Oh, okay. Here. There you go. Nope, use this. Okay.
What are you doing?
Cooking. Cook. He took the whole package out. Gotta be creative, I guess. Oh no. You know what I really want? That salmon or salmon, whatever. I want that again. That was so good. I told my mom about it. It's like, that was like fire.
What?
That salmon. That was really good. I feel like if I did that again, that one fillet could probably feed like we probably only need like 2 pieces of like salmon like that to like make it
Out. Dogs.
make it like for us to eat as a family.
Yeah.
Probably need like 2 of those.
Probably just one if it's just me and you eating it.
Well, I mean, with the kids too.
I'm saying one if it's just me and you eating it.
Well, no, I'm saying like that small piece like that.
The one you got, yeah. That's
Yeah. You think one of those would feed us?
I don't know.
Yeah, I guess if we had with like rice and asparagus. I love this peanut butter. Some people said that they didn't like this one when I asked on Instagram.
These bagels were good.
Lana had one this morning.
I had one yesterday for yesterday, I'm hungry as fuck.
I know. Actually,
I
I noticed that too because you drank juice and you had a bagel.
Yeah.
I'm like, you normally don't eat before. I actually thought about that yesterday. I was like, oh, he's probably hungry. This is the RX nut butter. Vanilla almond butter. Is
somewhere over the rainbow.
look at it if you're interested in, I don't know, macros or anything like that, but in case you're interested, this stuff's bomb.
Peanut butter.
Huh?
Bofa.
What's that?
Over these nuts.
You're so dumb. Some cinnamon. As I was trying to say, is in high school, my mom used to make this for me all the time, but with bagel thins. Guess I had to be on a diet or something. I don't know. So good. So I finished getting ready, obviously, and I just got wrong kid. Let's see. And I just got Asher down for his nap. It's 1 o'clock now. Cameron went to the gym, and then, what is that? Cameron went to the gym, and then he's actually gonna go pick up Landon. This is what it is. I was wondering why Asher's holding googly eyes, and it's from this. My house is upside down right now. Asher, we got a Kiwi Club box yesterday, and he has taken all the felt stickers off, so that's cool. Yeah, our house is a mess. Asher's still in PJs. I don't know. I don't even think we're gonna go to that place anymore. I'm a little disappointed because, you know, I just got ready and everything, but Cameron has like a really bad headache, I guess. But before he even had a headache, he said that he didn't want to go. So, I don't think we're going there now. Just putting it back on. I don't know what we're gonna do now. Cameron ruined my plans. Sorry, if you don't feel good, you don't feel good, right? But I don't know what we're gonna do now. It's 1 o'clock. I kind of have some plans to go there, but if he doesn't feel good, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Also, just found out from his school, so they closed on Tuesday and Wednesday last week because quarantine class had to cancel from COVID. Wow, my house is freezing. They had to cancel class because they had to quarantine, clean, sanitize the. Oh, that's why. They had to sanitize the classroom. So because of that, they end up canceling class. And because of that, I guess they had a board meeting. Nai. Because of that, I guess they had a board meeting, and they decided to credit. Us per day that we missed out on, and because we get a discounted rate because Karen's military, we get 5% off. I'm still drinking this. It's taking me forever. I like the watermelon wave one, but it's really sweet. All the Alanis are really sweet. But we get a discounted rate 5% because we're military, so we get 5% off our monthly tuition. But I still technically pay more per. He only goes in twice a week, and we technically pay almost $45 or $50 per visit or per day that he goes to school. But they're crediting us $23. But because we get discounted rate, we're actually getting less than that, which makes 0 sense because we pay way more than $23 a day. Like the $23 is if you go full time, and we don't, so it's fine, whatever, I'll take what I can. But they were like, you can either credit back for February's tuition, or we will credit back for February's tuition, or you can donate it for another person in need, whatever, because like they do something that you can get like state assistance for the school, and like the school will like credit you to, because we're military, we don't make that much money. I'm not working right now, and we're already, you know, we pay a lot of money for his school technically. I mean, we pay like $350 a month for his school, so, and he only goes in twice a week, so like we're paying money for him to go there, and it's like, you know, we don't get help with that. So and you know, we could put him in public pre-K. I think he would just enjoy it just as much. We do put him in a private preschool because I feel the classroom sizes are smaller, and I feel like they teach you, I don't want to say like they teach you more, but it's just more one-on-one compared to a public pre-K, which is usually a lot of kids per teacher, and there's usually, I think there's an aide in each of the classrooms in the public pre-K, but I'm not fully comfortable with the idea of Landon going to a public school. And that's something me and Karen both agreed on. Also, New Mexico has a really bad school system. They really, really poor. The school system here is very bad. It's actually like rated like one of like the worst school systems in the US. So the good thing is that Landon's learning a lot in a private pre-K, I feel like, compared to if he was in a public school. That's just me. He also doesn't really technically need to go to pre-K. He can learn everything at home. So he has 1 more year of pre-K because he turns 4 in March, and then he turns 5 while he's in pre-K next year. So he will go to kindergarten not this September, but next September. And then, so that we're still debating too if we're gonna put him in a private kindergarten or if we're gonna put him in public school. I'm not completely sure yet. I would like to put him in a private kindergarten. It's just really expensive, and I'm laughing, but I shouldn't be laughing because it's expensive. And you know, we have to make sacrifices in life. We're hopefully leaving here in 3 years. So he will technically, hopefully we leave here before he goes to first grade, which is what I'm hoping. Asher will go to preschool not this year because he turns 3 in December, so he'll be able to actually enroll in January of next year. So he'll go to school next year. So they'll actually both be in school next year. It literally makes my heart tingle a little bit. But yeah, he'll technically go next year. I think he can go 30 days after he turns 3. And the biggest thing is he needs to be fully potty trained. Landon, it was no problem. Landon was fully potty trained. Asher is starting to be potty trained. I think he understands how to go potty, but I've been a little lazy with fully potty training him. He gets it. He pees on the toilet all the time. He lets me know when he needs to pee, but he still pees in his diaper. And that's just a learning step that we have to take this year in order for him to go to school next year. And he will technically go next January. So January 2023, Landon and Asher will both be in school. But hopefully we can keep Landon in a private school for kindergarten, and hopefully we don't have to start first grade here. We could start it in our next duty station. It just really depends on where we go. Worst case scenario, if I really have to, I will homeschool Landon. But I really don't want to start first grade here because I feel like that's when you're really starting like the fundamental steps of learning. Is that the right word? I think so. But I think that's like when you're starting to really learn, and I want to make sure he's getting the best education that he can. And if that's the case that we have to put him in private school for him to get that, I'm not saying all private schools are perfect because, you know, it's not always that way. But I want to obviously give both of my kids the best education possible. It will be very expensive for both of them to go to private school, but I think it'll be worth it. So it's just gonna be kind of a lot. We just kind of have to like figure out what we're gonna do. It's just a lot. And thinking about how much it's gonna cost me, like it's gonna cost me $1,000 for both of them to go to school next year. Yikes. Yeah. But then technically if I wait to put Asher into school for the next school year to September, then Landon, not this September, next September, yeah, this September, Asher will still be 2. So next September, Landon will technically be in another private kindergarten. Technically next year, he'll either be in a private kindergarten or a public kindergarten. Again, we're still trying to figure out what we're gonna do. I'm gonna follow kind of this recipe. It says creamy white chili, but we're gonna kind of follow it. I know in here it says in a large saucepan, saute chicken, onion, and garlic powder in oil until chicken is no longer pink. I have my chicken already cooked, so we're just going to put a little bit of olive oil in this pan and saute the onions until they kind of get caramelized a little bit, and then we will add our cooked chicken. So I'm just going to use a little bit of olive oil. I'm going to put this on a low heat, and we're going to chop up an onion. Oh, I hope I have onion. I do have an onion, so that's exciting. My onions are cooking. Honestly, if I could just cook onions in olive oil all the time, I would, because it smells delicious. So I have 1 can of cannellini beans and 1 can of Great Northern beans. I rinsed them and drained them. And rinsed them. So I'm just gonna add that in, and then I'm going to add my chicken in. I should have done it before, I forgot. So I made ranch buttered chicken yesterday for dinner in the crock pot, and this is what I have left. It's so good. You can't even really taste the ranch that much because I don't put that much ranch. But we're gonna put all of it in there. I was trying to decide if I want to save some for nachos, but honestly, you can just take chili and throw it over nachos. And it's so flavorful if you do it that way. I can add this in here. Kind of a lot. This was like probably, I would say like 2 chicken breasts. So I think it's gonna be extra flavorful. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna add some chicken broth. We're gonna add 1 can of chicken broth. So we're gonna add 1 can of vegetable broth. You can do chicken broth. I have vegetable broth right now, so that's what I'm gonna use. This is about 14 ounces, right? Yeah, 14 ounces. So we're gonna add that in there. Use whatever kind of broth you have. If you don't even have chicken broth, you could put a bouillon cube with some hot water and then make your own chicken broth. We're gonna do that. Oh, and then we're gonna add, kind of all over the place, a can of diced tomatoes with lime juice and cilantro. It says on here to use 2 cans of chopped green chilies, and I don't have that, so this is as close as I'm gonna get to it. Now it's not gonna be even a white chili because it's gonna have some red stuff in it. Right? Now it's not even gonna be red chili. I mean, a white chili. What can I speak? Now it's not gonna be a white chili because it's gonna have some red in it, but that's alright. It's okay. We're gonna add some onion and garlic powder. I think it says only garlic, but I feel like, right? You can't just add only garlic powder. You need to add both. Season with your little heart desires, or the recipe says 1.5 teaspoons, 1.5 teaspoons of garlic powder. Yeah, I'm just gonna, sounds good. Oh my God, I'm like all over the place. I don't know why some of you guys watch my videos. So let's see what else it says. I feel like there's just not enough broth in here. I feel like, because chili thickens, and I feel like that's just not it. That's not it for me. Let's see. You're only telling me to add chicken. Oh, wait. Oh, and other seasonings. So we gotta add everything else still. So we're gonna do some salt. It says a teaspoon of salt. This is 1/4 a teaspoon, so don't count it. We need some 1/2 teaspoon of pepper. And what else do we need? Some ground cumin. I don't even think I have cumin. Do I have cumin? I do have cumin. Look at that. I don't even know when I bought this. 1 teaspoon of cumin. Again, this is a 1/4, so it's not doing 4. So what else does it need? Some cumin, salt, cumin, pepper, dried oregano. I don't even have oregano, I know that. I don't have oregano, so I'm just gonna use Italian seasoning because Italian seasoning has oregano in it, right? It says also some cayenne pepper, and I don't have cayenne pepper, so I'm just gonna add some chili powder. It's so nice being able to actually like do a food video and talk and not be rudely interrupted every few seconds from one of my kids. It's nice. My chicken's already cooked. I'm gonna add a little bit more water. I just feel like it's not thick enough for my liking. Let's see. I like a cup of water. Yeah. I like it more like soupy because, again, I feel like the beans and the chicken kind of absorb it. So we're gonna let this cook. It says to cook uncovered, but I'm going to put this on really low and have it covered in the stock pot. So I'll let you guys know. Ow, my stove's hot. You're gonna drop. I thought that was my camera for whatever reason.
Huh?
I thought it was my camera. Okay.
You should drink this pickle juice.
I dare you to drink the pickle juice. You're gonna finish my pickles, aren't you? Here. You slapped me in the face with it. Wait, come here. You don't want to try my chili?
Hey, what's the time? The counter at?
I'm gonna try it. Oh shit.
Let me get some Tylenol.
It's gonna be a little hot. Put the unibrow cream in.
Mmm.
Is it good? I thought to add the sour cream and stuff to it. Is it good?
Yeah.
Was it spicy?
No.
Or there's a jalapeno in it. Right? Jalapeno? Something like that. Let's try this.
Asher? Big cheese, come and go.
Mmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So we're gonna add some sour cream and a little bit of milk. It says online to add heavy whipping cream, but I don't have heavy whipping cream. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of whole milk and just hope for the best. But it says that remove from heat, stir in sour cream and heavy cream. If desired, top or tortilla chips. So we're just gonna add a little bit of milk. How much did it say? Half of a cup of whipping cream. So now we're gonna add some sour cream. How much sour cream? 1 cup of sour cream? That's a lot. We're just gonna give this a little mix. So yummy. Smells delicious. 10/10 recommend. No, but yeah, I mean, it's 3:30 now, so we're probably gonna wait a little bit before we eat this. But it's delicious. So I feel bored. It's 4:50 now. I literally haven't done anything. I was just upstairs. Karen's playing Xbox or PlayStation, whatever. And I had just been kind of like sitting next to him. The kids have been playing. But I feel bored. We ended up not going to that event thing. Not even an event, but it was just like a bunch of people hanging out. He never wants to go anywhere with friends. So, I will continue to not have friends, you know? But I just feel bored. I did not do a load of laundry today just because I don't have like enough for a full load and I feel like it's kind of pointless. But I'm gonna actually put away this dishes. It was supposed to be Cameron's thing. It was his responsibility. And he hasn't done it. And it's driving me nuts that the dishes are full in the sink. And he's like, I'll do it, but he hasn't done it. So I'm gonna empty this dishwasher and then probably load it up because I'm bored. Okay guys, so it's a lot later now, of course. It's like 8:30. I ended up going to my mom's house for like 45 minutes. I dropped her off some chili and we just kind of like sat and talked. But I just put the kids to sleep and I think I'm just gonna hop in the shower and call it a night. I think we're gonna pick up the video again tomorrow because it's supposed to snow, and if it snows, I'm hoping we can like go play outside or something. I mean, I told Karen, I was like, we should have went and got sleds, and he was like, and with what hill? And it's true. We live in a damn desert, and there's no hills anywhere. There's like a dump kind of close by, and I was like, we can go to the dump, like joking around. But yeah, there's like no hills, so we couldn't even go sledding if we wanted to. But I'm hoping that it does snow. It's supposed to snow like starting tonight. It was actually supposed to start this afternoon, and it didn't. It's snowing up the mountains. You can see the mountains are like, it's definitely snowing over there. But I don't know if it's here yet. But it's supposed to snow like all like night, all day tomorrow. So I'm hoping that we have some snow for the kids to play with tomorrow. Me and Karen are both home, so it'll be really nice to just like kind of like be home with the kids and like go play in the snow. So I don't know. We'll see if it even freaking snows because we're in New Mexico and it's like it doesn't snow. But there's a winter weather warning like throughout a lot of states down south. Actually, I think like across the whole U.S. I think I could be wrong, but I know it's definitely down south. There's a bunch of places that are like getting hit with the winter weather warning. So I'm hoping that it does snow out here. It hasn't even like rained or snowed in a while, but I'm hoping that it does. So I will catch you guys tomorrow. Let's hope it snows.